Rose Canyon Site 1, true restoration site. This is on the south side of the railroad tracks. There's sewer being protected, and that's where the channel wants to go, and then it slams into the railroad tracks. So the proposal is to cut a hole, punch several holes underneath here to reconnect with the floodplain that's on the opposite side of the railroad tracks. Here's in the active channel, we've got some little scour holes. Definitely a lot of water ponding here, longer period of time. You can see all the dirt on the covering the rocks, and a few sycamores. And then obviously it slams right into the railroad tracks right there. So it'll be a good place to cut under.
An opportunity to actually let some of the flood waters there come back out of the reconnected floodplain, as well as additional waters flowing back in, so it may actually be two different directional connections through the floodplain wall here on the south side of the rail.
So those sycamores are just relic from way back. And there's the active stream channel again, right next to the sewer line, where it kind of stays on this side of the creek, but then slams into the railroad track once again. So right here is where the second hole would be punched. So as it flows downstream, the active channel is pretty devoid of vegetation. You have most of the vegetation outside the scour points. You can see right down here it kind of slams right into the concrete gunite walls. So the downstream end of Site 8, where it reconnects from the north side. The water can flow underneath back to the south side of the creek, and there's the main drainage. Again, heavy cobbles. We're really in the upper part of the developed area of the watershed. See, we can start to see houses up there. A little bit of pampas grass. Here's about the amount of clearance you see underneath the railroad trestle. And back into the main flow. Sycamores kind of on the edge. There's just a little bit of down cutting here. Remnant sycamore. A little bit of scouring, and the main channel again is pretty much devoid of vegetation for the velocity, and it's confined within this side of the canyon.